Okay, so how old were you when you started playing games?
I must have been about 11, 12, and when we started playing, it was Super Nintendo, Mario. It wasn't really violent, it was just platform games, very easy, very straightforward, no violence.
Gaming in the past few years has gotten bigger audiences over time, and a lot of this audience consists of children and teens. Although there is games marketed towards these age ranges, for a lot of the time children play games rated way above their age range. This is a reason for concern in adults, as they don't want their children seeing content not meant for their age, as they think it can lead to their children being violent in the future. In this documentary, I'm going to be addressing these issues and how wrong or right they may be. To do this, I'm going to be talking with people who play these games and have played these games for a while.
What types of games do you play mainly?
I play open worlds.
I like single player games, sometimes action adventures.
And stuff like roguelikes and action type games.
I played a lot of Street Fighter.
Action, RPG, creative kind of games.
Do you think that parents and adults are right to be worried about children's behaviour in gaming?
I think they definitely have some merit, but I think it mainly boils down to the people they interact with in those games.
I think they're right to be worried, especially in online games, because there are a lot of people online, and whilst games may not have themselves an effect, the people around them will.
What worries you today when it comes to children and teens playing violent games?
I think games nowadays are more graphic, they're more realistic, and people can be like more towards these violent games and think that it's real.
Do you think that your behaviour has been affected at all by violent games?
Not at all. No, not at all. But in my day, there wasn't that much violent games than what we got now. But yeah, I don't feel like the games can change anyone's outlook on normal life.
I don't think my behaviour has been affected by violent games at all. I mean, I played a lot of violent games as a kid, and I think generally I'm quite a nice person.
I wouldn't say so, no.
Is there anything that you think people should be more concerned about?
I think just online gaming is a lot more harmful in general than just violent games due to the people on them.
Online capabilities. Any online capabilities, especially when it involves communication to other people, is inherently dangerous because children will not understand the risks of, like, oh, they've asked where I live, I'll just give them my home address, or they want to see pictures of me, well, my friends, I know what my friends look like, so they should know what I look like.
The age limit to things, because some parents don't know that exists.
And lastly, what do you think led to people having this concern?
Probably not knowing that there's an age limit.
I think definitely around the 90s-ish, there was a lot of rise in supposed violent video games being linked to IRL violence, but I really don't think that's the case.
I think parents need to know what the age rating is of every game, and they need to make sure that children are playing the age rating that they should be playing.
The PEGI system is based on 6 age categories and 8 content descriptions. These age categories show if a game is appropriate for the people playing the game based on their age. The ages are 3, 7, 12, 16, 18, and parental guidance recommended. This is to ensure that people are picking out games that are suitable for the person playing the game, so they aren't shown content too mature for their age or given online access to people too young. Personally, I think that instead of being worried about your child's behaviour, you should be more worried about the content and the people that can be open to seeing in these games, especially if it's a game rated above their age. Currently, more children are starting off playing games earlier in their life. This could be due to parents who also play games, for example, Dan TDM, who did a video showing him introducing his 2-year-old at the time son games that he thought his son would enjoy. But these were child games that he'd made sure to pick out himself that don't involve online qualities and won't show your child something harmful. For the conclusion of the documentary, most people seem to think that the behaviour can be affected, but barely how parents and adults think it would be. More concerns are shown in the people that they play with, and whether or not people are following the age guidelines.